talk about classroom research methods, which best help identify the teaching and learning challenges in the English language classrooms. You are all aware of the fact that English language teachers often face problems organizing an effective lesson and managing the classroom. To prevent from such discomfort, as language teachers, we can apply several classroom research methods. There are such methods as diaries, journals, interviews. Can you suggest your own?
Observation notes.
Observation notes, yeah. Questionnaires.
Personal account.
Personal accounts, yes. Zeba, you are right.
Audio video recording.
Mahfinur, you are right. Audio video recording, yeah. Audio recording. Thank you, dear teachers. Now, I would like you to reflect on one of those above mentioned methods and answer the following question. Which of these methods would you apply in your English language classroom and why? Yes?
Questionnaire, maybe I think questionnaire is helpful. Teacher and students, it's improve the teaching process.
Shahida?
I would apply observation
Why?
because when you observe students in a detailed way, you will get to know more about them, their skills, their competence, and what they need during the classroom. So observation is
Yes.
the best method.
All of you are right. Thank you for your ideas. Now I would like to make a mini presentation on the topic an interview as an effective classroom research method. In this presentation, I will briefly talk about interview and purposes of interviewing, types of interviews, and their characteristics. Well, we use interviews to tap into the ideas, knowledge, opinions of our learners, fellow teachers, parents, and others, as you know, right? So, there are three broad types of interviews. They are as follows: a structured interview, unstructured interview, and semi-structured interview. A structured interview is a type of interview in which the interviewer asks a particular set of predetermined questions, the questions which are prepared in advance. An unstructured interview is a type of interview in which questions are not prepared in advance. The last type is a semi-structured interview. It is a type of interview in which the interviewer asks both spontaneous questions and predetermined questions. Here. Now I would like you to practice an interview between an English language teacher and an English language student. To do so, I would like two volunteers to come to the center and demonstrate an interview.
Come in. I've been invited to the interview today, so I came.
Okay, take your seat. It is so kind of you to participate in today's interview. I would like to give you some questions, okay? And my first question is related to your interest in the English class, about English room activities and some classroom problems, okay? My first question: do you think our English lesson lacks some friendly and free atmosphere?
Well, I don't think that our English classroom needs any kind of friendly or free atmosphere, because we have this freedom as well and friendly atmosphere as well. But still, we lack some communication and listening skills while we are performing our own topics at the blackboard.
Okay, very clear. And next question: do you think that something in our lesson seems uninteresting during the process?
Okay, as far as I know, I can say that all the topics in the lessons are appropriate to are relevant to what we are learning and very useful for our future career as well. I would suggest that to change the methods every time differently, because the methods are rather the same. Thus, it makes a little bit kind of boring lesson sometimes.
Okay, well, and can you tell me an interesting lesson or interesting assessment task you and your friend liked it in one of the English lessons?
As far as I remember, yes, we had a very interesting task once where we had to go and interview tourists about our own country, Uzbekistan, and its culture. And we loved the idea of the teacher of this task because it made us a lot more courageous and gave us a huge deal of confidence, and we became a lot more confident about ourselves after talking to the tourists.
Okay, thank you very much, Akida, for your answers. I really appreciate them all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear teachers and interviewer and interviewee. We enjoyed the interview now. Dear teachers, participants, let us reflect back on the 3 questions. I would like you to give your feedback and comments on the presented interview based on the 3 questions. Now you are welcome, please. Girls?
The interview was very interesting for me.
Why?
Because the questions were all relevant.
Yes.
Both teachers and students were confident.
Thank you very much for your answer.
Okay, I don't think that anything should be changed about this interview, but I would give some instruction to each question, so students should be answered freely.
Yes. We enjoyed their interviews. I liked your answers. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for the lesson.